If a chance was given for your genes to speak, they would speak of a great gene of consistency, passion, and commitment in all you do. They would speak of a man whose strength is grounded in his love for family and humanity, a sharp-witted businessman with an eye of spotting great potential, yet a unique healer of wounded business. Like a doctor who finds a cure to something unheard of, you seem to possess stem cells that generate new life for diseased businesses. If school books could talk, they would spew volumes of stories about your genius. If souls that you have touched could write a song about you, the repertoire of hits of different genres would be released for so many lifetimes to come. If walls of encyclopedia could talk, they would speak of a man who would one day become the encyclopedia of how to be in business, a man who walks and leaves a footprint at every turn. They would speak of a man of integrity, a man of few words yet profound wisdom.
If I had to write a letter to Mteto,
ngathanda ukuthi ngimfisele impilo enhle la kaya khona aqhubeke abe ngilomphathi lo beya anguwelana ekhaya Altron.
Mshekazi, mkhuluwa, Mteto. Ndithanda ukuthatha belithuba ndikubulela. Ungumuntu onothando nobubele. Okhathalela abanye abantu kakhulu. Uqwenelela ukubona omunye umuntu ekhula baye ephumelela. Okondikwazi kakuhle. Wandinika mna isibindi sokuthetha ndibe nengxoxo ezinzima nabanye oxa. Waphinde wandifundisa ngesidima zokuzinca. Ulukhozi olufakhamele lwaqeqesha amantshontsho alo amaninzi akhula. Njelinye lalo mantshontsho ngoku ndiyakwazi ukuzimela nokuziphandela. Ndibamba ngazo zozibini mkhuluwa. Ndiyabulela.
We usually say a person is a good person, but I would like to say a good fighter, because Mteto is a person who fights a lot, but he doesn't fight without a reason. So to me, in one sentence, Mteto is indeed a good fighter. He fights for the right causes, he fights for the underdog, and he definitely fights for the truth.
I really appreciate you, and I've learned so much from you. From your solid leadership style to your empowering leadership style, your humility, and the manner in which you just approach things. I mean, the first time I learned about strategy on a page was when I came to Altron and you presented that. You've made it so easy even for myself coming through to Altron to understand what a strategy is. Just within 3 minutes explaining a strategy, you've made that impact in my life. And whenever I have to discuss anything or deliver anything, any message, I always think about summarize it in such a way that it's impactful, the same way that the Altron strategy has been delivered over the years, just on one page. And all I can say to you, all of the best. We thank you for all the work that you've done through Altron. You have really left a legacy, and we will dearly miss you. And where you left off, we will continue.
Thank you. I think for me it's thank you for transforming this organization and putting value in people and getting our leadership to understand that people are your greatest investment. And with the right culture, with the right values, you can take an organization from nothing to superstardom. So thank you for instilling that in us.
Mteto, I would like to wish you well for your future. Thank you for being our CEO for Altron. Thank you for all the changes that you made and for all the positive input that you brought. And may you have a prosperous life.
So Mteto, we've only known you for a few years. It was an honor for me to actually meet you. I will always remember you. You've had a huge impact on this group. And whatever your new chapter is going to be about, I know it will be a success. Whatever you touch is a success. So good luck with it.
He remembers a lot of things. And I mean, I'm a small fish in the pond, for example. And what he said at this kickoff, when James actually thanked me for arranging it, Mteto said, well, Nerys is the real boss. So that will always stay with me.
Mteto, wherever you are going. I know and trust and believe that the next company that you are going to join is going to benefit so much from you, and looking forward to see the great work that you are going to achieve there.
I wish you so much success, and I wish you all the very best in terms of health and everything associated with that on your journey forward. I know you're going to make a resounding success, whatever you tackle next. And yes, you've taken Altron from ICU, you've resuscitated, and you've made us, and look at it. We are walking. And thank you for that. Sincerely, thank you for what you have brought to Altron, what you've instilled in our culture. We thank you and we wish you well.
There's a song that I once heard. They were saying, Mteto ngangalala, wingangalala, wingangalala. And when I heard the song, I didn't know what it means, but when they were singing it with that passion, I could tell that they are talking about someone who is big in the community. Now, I just want to say you've been very big in our hearts. So, thank you, Mteto. Thank you for the opportunities that you created. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the jokes. And thank you for being the leader that you are.
Mteto, you've made a huge difference at Altron. I wish you well wherever you're going. I know you will do well in your next endeavor, and that you'll break boundaries and solve problems like you always do.
I wish you well wherever you're going. May you continue being the best that you are. May you change the world, because I can see, I know you are the best. Yeah.
You're simply the best, Mteto.
Thank you so much for being the person you are, and because I believe you can't fake that. You can't fake consistency. You know, you can try it, but it's not going to last. You know, thank you for being authentic, and thank you for being true to yourself. I wish and pray that you continue being that, because that is a blessing to other people. I really don't think it's a coincidence that you found yourself. It is your purpose. I wish you everything of the best.
If I had to write Mteto a letter, it will definitely have one of the following lines. First, I would say thank you. Thank you for availing yourself to be part of Altron. And it was very clear when he came to Altron that it wasn't as if he was available on the market looking for a job, but he saw a challenge at Altron and he made himself available. By so doing, he made himself available to all of us. Rich, poor, black, white, yellow, he was available to all of us. So I would like to say a big thank you to him, you know, for making himself reachable to all of us.
The unemployment rate in South Africa is like sky high, but then we were a bunch of graduates, and then you approved this program, and then we are consultants. We are working for our families. You have changed our lives, so thank you for that, and then thank you for changing Altron as a whole, and then we wish you well. And lastly, we need to thank his family, because they allowed him to be shared with the world. So thank you for that, Nyati's family.
Thank you for being our champion. And I don't mean a champion in the instance of one designated group, but a champion for everyone in this instance. The whole Altron brand. What he wanted to see happen, happened. What he wanted to see achieve was able to be achieved. The financial year results, what he wanted to see take place, did take place. And I feel that in this instance, he did play such a huge role in inspiring some of us. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that could say the same in this instance, that Mteto actually lived the brand of Altron.
I take off my head. I'm sorry. The woman against her, so but for him, I take my head off. Siyabonga.